sit next to him in the locker room, so I'm always clowning on him. But when it's game time, he really pulls through.
How did he fit into that locker room, dropping here from?
He was he's transitioning. He's older, so he's older than me. So he's showing me the ropes sometimes. So I just we respect each other. He didn't come in here with any problems with that, so we was just having all good fun.
Jordan, that last defensive drive, Notre Dame kind of got set up with the short field after the punt that Jake had. Once you guys get that stop, how did it feel good by kind of letting him off the hook, so to speak?
Oh yeah, it's always great when we get the defense stop. Something we really preach, and just we try to go 3 and out every time we get on the field. So just having a good stop and not letting them score is amazing feeling.
And I know Kirby said yesterday he kind of gives every guy on the team 3 or 4 things to work on this week. You specifically, what have the coaches been telling you yourself need to work on?
They asked us to evaluate and tell our coaches what we wanted, and I just wanted to work on my pass rushing. It wasn't really 3 or 4 things. It was just pass rushing and converting. I think I'm doing good, well enough at run, but just pass and really bring another dimension to my game. So
is that a unique feeling to kind of you're telling the coaches what you want to get better at, not the other way around?
If you talk about level 5 leadership, like we try to be thumb pointers and not finger pointers, so we don't want other people telling us what we need to do. We want to do ourselves. So we just tell what we do. Told Coach Scott, told Coach Lennon, Coach Smart, and we all met together and we talked about what we need to work on together.
And Kirby said you're going to work on some, not necessarily specific teams, but some concepts you're going to see from other teams. What has that produced so far, and how is that going to benefit you guys down the road?
We've been practicing, and the earlier we can get a head start on that and notice what can potentially hurt us, and fix that and alleviate that, and it'll be a better game for everybody.
How much did you play against Tennessee last year? You emerged in the Vandy game, didn't you?
I played a little bit Tennessee, probably no more than like 10 snaps, but I got a good feel for them. Really excited to go to their house. I have a couple players that I know from back home, so it's just it's like a bragging right game for me.
What do you remember from last year's game, and who are those guys you know?
I remember Trey. I can't remember his last name, but
Trey Smith.
Yeah, the offensive lineman. He was real young, and he was young and experienced, and I just admire that. I just try to work my game, but I'm a defensive side, but try to be the young and experienced guy on the squad too.
You were recruited a good bit by Tennessee, weren't you? They hit North Carolina pretty hard.
Yeah.
You were talking about improving on pass rush and that kind of stuff. You guys are so specialized on the defensive line. How much of a crack do you get at that? Have you been getting it at? Are you in there on 3rd and longs much? Or?
3rd and longs, not so much, but
yeah, that's what I was saying.
But we run stunts out the wazoo, so it's like we just it's anytime we get a chance, anytime the center backs up or the offensive line backs up, I just gotta put my hands and just revert, really step on their toes. So.
Where do you think this year's defensive line is at compared with last year's?
I'm not really sure on that. I usually get it like at the end of the year. We're still we're still developing. We're still trying to make our identity on defense. But I think we're definitely making an improvement, especially stunt-wise. We still stay true to our basics, vanilla, like playing 2 gap and 1 gap and stuff. But we're doing a lot more stunts.
How about you? You specifically?
My technique is getting better. I'm staying in my gap responsibility, gap control. There's a lot of things I can work on, and this is the time. This week and next week is the time that I can work on this.
So I know your job is a lot of it is to blocks, let other people make tackles, but it's kind of frustrating not getting those tackles individually at all.
No, not at all. I love it. If it's somebody else, we always have a saying: if it's 2 on me, somebody's free. So I take real pride in that. I can lead a game with 0 tackles, and I still feel like I have an accomplished game because somebody else is eating over me. So I'm like go ahead and do your thing. If a play comes to me, I'm definitely try to make it, but the play doesn't care who makes it.
You more of a target this year, you think, for offensive lines?
I definitely think they're scouting around me, but it's just I don't think it's my target. I don't consider myself a target. Mike B over there, he's still. Oh, sorry. Mike B, he's well as adept to play in my position as you call ourselves. Obviously 1-2 punch. So we try to go based off each other. So if people scouting over that, and they got to scout for both of us.
How often are there 2 on you?
It's a lot. It's a lot, especially as the game picks up. I remember at one point in the game I had 3 people on me, and we got a pretty good stop on that one too. So it's just I take pride in that. It's a real big feeling of accomplishment if I have 2 people on me.
Where did Charlie and Pitt together talking about how you got fired up about the fourth quarter stuff and the lights and all that stuff. That have any effect on you to get you kind of jazzed up?
Oh yeah. I knew they put some new lights in, but I didn't know it was going to be that special. It was just it was amazing to see, and I knew my family, I knew everybody in the stadium was fired up. Just hearing that crowd roar. And then obviously line up Sanford. That's probably the biggest thing I look forward to in the games. It was how I was playing it, but Athens really brought that game.
What about all the distractions last week, Jordan? Everybody came out here saying it's just another game, but we're seeing different guys on TV with rappers, and can't imagine what it was like in class and on campus.
Class, class is class. We try to stay focused. I'm making sure I'll keep my grades up. My mom's a teacher, so she won't even let me get into that good stuff. But it was fun to see Athens, and college game day is always special when they come to town. So it's just everybody was brought together by that, so I just couldn't appreciate it more.
What do you gain from a four-quarter game? I mean, you guys kind of been blowing everybody out there.
Yeah, it's real. I like those games. It's really down to the wire. It's like those games you can tell your kids about.
What are your plans for the upcoming weekend off?
My plans, either go to see my family or stay here and hang out with some friends and perfect my craft. Mike Beasley. Any more?
So with